Hello everyone, so I have a nice little video for you here showing an airstrike carried out using an AASM Hammer. This has been reported as targeting a Russian command post which is in a pair of buildings in Zaporizhzhia region. The footage isn't as clear as some footage of airstrikes which we often get, as the drone feed is a bit blurred and out of focus. But we see two hammers smash into the target one after another. I always enjoy seeing AASM Hammer. It's a really good weapon and I don't think I've seen the video clip where it misses the target yet, so it's insanely accurate. This isn't the most exciting clip of Hammer in action, but there hasn't really been much shared lately. I think it's still worth a look, so let's see where this is. Mickey Ruiz de Valbuena on Twitter did the geolocation here. Put the targets hit as these two small structures highlighted. The uploader reported that these are being Russian command posts. Ukraine must have hit these for a reason, so I would have to assume that a spotter drone saw activity here, which enabled Ukraine to identify it as a command post and then being a top target for this strike. This is on the outskirts of a settlement called Dolynka as seen here. On deep states, this strike was just over 8 kilometers into occupied territory. AASM Hammer has a range of over 70 kilometers on paper, but Ukraine has to launch them from a low altitude in order to avoid the threat of SAMs, which does severely reduce the range. Typically, we see these hit targets in Russian occupied territory anywhere up to 10 kilometers behind the front lines. We've seen a big increase in airstrikes by Hammer and JDAM this year, thanks to Ukraine taking out nearly 50% of Russia's main mid-range SAM system, the Buk, which is what would be used to defend against these, and that's left some sizable gaps in Russia's air coverage. This is here in the quieter area at the moment, and I haven't really seen much from here at all, other than some talk online about Russia moving troops into the area in the past few months. I've certainly seen no offensive activity by Russia, at least noteworthy activity. Now, that's it for this video, just a short one, but I'm going to play a video from the Ukraine Volunteer Centre about the ongoing fundraiser with them, and then, as a Brucey bonus, I'm also going to attach a video which I prepared a couple of weeks ago, but never got around to putting on YouTube, and I figured I might as well attach it here. Thanks so much for watching, and take care everybody.
We have prepared these 10 Unicor coins to be raffled off among those who support our soldiers and donated more than $50. Friends, thanks to you, we have already been able to accomplish a great deal. Today we are announcing a new fundraising with the goal $19,000. Every donation you make saves lives. Every donation is a step towards our shared victory. And for those who donate more than $15, there is a chance to receive one of 10 commemorative coins. There will never be more coins like this in the circulation.
Hello everyone, a short video here showing a nice airstrike carried out by Ukraine. Not the most interesting videos I have to admit, but there wasn't really many new videos posted online today. Now this airstrike initially looks like it's just hitting a forest, but that isn't the case. There was a building here which was occupied by Russia which was the target of this airstrike, as we shall see with the geolocation. Now, because it's covered with trees, we can't really see the building itself in the video, and we can't tell if it was a direct hit or not. But typically, Ukraine strikes using hammers or JDAMs are very accurate. I've seen very few misses at all, if any that I recall. So I think it odds on that this building would have been completely destroyed here, and of course, whoever was inside. So let's check the geolocation and see where exactly this was. Vitaly on Twitter did the geolocation for this, putting it as this building here in the middle of a forest. Now, not much context was given as to what Russia was using it for, other than Russian soldiers being inside. But maybe deep states can shed some light by showing us how far back behind the front lines and that sort of thing this was. So, it was here, a key area, the compound right on the front lines in Dnipro region. This is the part of Dnipro where Russia is having quite a bit of success at the moment, and where Russia is pushing hard. So being this close to the front lines, this would have likely had soldiers supporting the frontline combat operations here, frontline troops and the like. It's pretty much right on the front lines. It's way too close to be a drone team, who usually operate further back and way too close to be officers. So I'm putting it as very most likely frontline troops using this building. Nearby failure, you could say, is heavily contested at the moment and looks like it's going to be the next target for Russia in the area. And this is it zoomed out slightly. So it looks like Russia is pushing like so to try and form one of those isolated little pockets that they're fond of. So this is definitely an area where we need to keep an eye on. And here it is, zoomed out, so it's on the eastern front of Ukraine. So that's it for this video. Not the most action-packed one today, but there wasn't really all that posted online, so this was chosen for default. But I still hope you found it interesting. If so, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much and take care, everybody.